Merry Christmas, folks. It's me, Ding Darkus. I'm recording this on Christmas Day, baby. A day where kids are waking up to either a PS5 or one of those stupid little poppy things. You know what I'm talking about, those stupid little poppers that everyone pretends to need. Well, today I wanted to talk about something kind of interesting to me. I wanted to talk about something I saw on TikTok. So I'm probably going to post a clip of this on TikTok. If you came from TikTok, sorry, there's no clips of Peter Griffin or Subway Surfers at the bottom of this video for you to pay attention to. So if you can't watch the video, I get it, but you're going to have to tough it out for this one, soldier. Today, I wanted to talk about a very funny company, a very silly, goofy company. Now, what is this company's name? It's none other than DKOldies. Now, you may be thinking, well, DKOldies, what's that? I think I've heard of them. What do they do? Well, dear viewer, they sell video game consoles, any generation, any time, any place, anywhere, any day. But I don't think these guys understand the process of pricing. See, usually when consoles and video games and basically anything gets older, the price tends to go down. But I think they mistake down for up, and the prices are just shooting way up. This company, DKOldies, is overcharging for their games. To ludicrous degrees, may I add. It is quite literally a scam. There's no other way to say it. It is a scam. And it's banking off of the nostalgia that many people have for these beloved old consoles. Because of this trend, of course, there's some people that are taking it too far. You know, there's some lighthearted jokes. They're a good company. They could take a good punch on the lip, a good kiss on the lip. But there's people ruining it. If you send death threats to these people, you're a fucking scumbag. Plain and simple. Don't send death threats to people over video games. But with that being said, this isn't meant to be a video that's hateful or to spread a harmful message. It's just a video to call out, quite frankly, scumbag behavior. Overcharging for classic consoles is outrageous. It's ridiculous. It's basically a robbery. I understand the concept of companies needing to make a profit, but there's a difference between making a profit and knowingly overcharging your audience. What do I mean by this? Well, DKOldies specializes in buying consoles from people, flipping them, fixing them up, making sure they work perfectly, and sending them out to people. Now, I understand that companies have to make a profit. I found an NES at Savers once. Great console, it worked like a charm. Guy at his store, it was a local business, was selling it for $70. I was like, well, I could at least get $60 out of this. But when I offered it to him, he was like, best I could do is $30. Because, my stupid little kid brain, like most of people on TikTok, doesn't understand the concept of breaking even. The guy's not going to look at someone interested in my NES and say, well, that guy asked for $70 for it, so I think I can give you $70 for it. No, because companies need to make some income from the purchase that they make. But these guys are taking it way too far. If you want to give up your old PS2, you don't play it anymore, you don't really enjoy the games on there, sick of Animal Crossing on there, you just give them your console, they'll clean it up, and throw it away. A gentleman gave DK Plus their PS2 for about $20. He got $20 out of it. Not too bad of a flip, I'd say, but DK then flipped it for $219. You get one player pack, Sony PS2 Slim console, one compatible controller, keep that in mind, TV hookup, and power cord. $200 for the basic necessities, really. That's ridiculous, but, I could see how someone could make the argument, they need to make some money and with shipping, how much they pay for shipping, it must be a pain in the ass. All of these prices are without shipping, by the way. There's still the price of shipping. I don't know how much it is. I've heard it's pretty expensive, but, don't take my word for it. But you may be saying, wow, that's pretty reasonable. PS2, all that, that's decently reasonable. That's how the console first came out. Who's to say they can't charge it for that? Let's say a Wii. I was lucky enough to find a Wii at Goodwill the other day for $10. $10. That's like finding the Holy Grail. It's like I just stumbled upon the Holy Grail and I took a fat fucking sip from it, from that delicious cup. I got all these games, all these classic games I used to play as a kid with my brother and my dad. I can play whenever I want, right? Let's say instead of going to Goodwill, I went to DKOldies. Keep in mind that Wii's, on average, are about $70 if you buy them now, used, depending on the condition. But at DKOldies, well, you'd be surprised. Fan favorite, Wii Sports Bundle Pack. Originally $299. Oh, but it's okay because you save $45. You save $45, so don't worry about that. Let's see. Wii and all accessories come in great condition. Well, this bad boy console includes a white Nintendo Wii console, GameCube compatible, AV cords, power brick, sensor bar, 2 white compatible Wii Remote Motion Plus capabilities, 2 white nunchuck Wiimotes, 2 silicone skins, Wii Sports Game Disc, Wii Resorts Game Disc, system tray holder when available. Now, I understand these products are sometimes hard to come by, but I think if you're selling a console for almost $300, the least you can do is have everything needed. You can't say varying. That'd be like if I bought a PS5 and they say, yeah, we'll throw in a portable charger when available. You can't just do that. No, then you take that off for however much you may charge for that. Let's say I don't want all that shit. I already got Wii Sports. I'll get Wii Resort when I want it. Like we said before, I was lucky enough to get my Wii for $10, right? I got mine for $10 and it came with 1 controller, 1 nunchuck, all the cables, and a Wii. Worked like brand new. And had a 24-hour return policy. Can't go wrong with that. Wii System Console, $64.99. Okay, that's in price. That's not bad. Let's go check it out. This Nintendo Wii console is fully refurbished and in good used condition. It is compatible with GameCube games. The perfect replacement for your non-working console. No cords or controllers included. $70 for just the console. Just the console. It's good if your console doesn't work. What? $70 for just the console? You can't throw me a fucking controller for a console that people can get for $10 if they go to the right stores? That's a scam. That is a scam. You know, it's just a scam. You can't argue that that is not a scam. $70, $90, it used to be $119, but you save $30. $90 for a Wii with nothing, no control. How am I supposed to use this if I don't have the necessary controllers? That's a scam. That's not okay. Of course, there's been a lot of people defending this company because, you know, it's a small business. They got to make money somehow. And I somewhat agree. This is inappropriate. This is unconstitutional. I can't even fathom the correct word to use. This is a scam. This is like snake oil for gamers. This is like the pioneers. It can cure cancer. It can give you a smaller penis. You got it too big of a penis? Well, we got the cure for you. Just drink 2 gallons of this snake oil and you'll be set. I did a little test, right? I just got a Wii, like I said. Not to brag. I know I've said it a bunch. But I did a little test. I called 3, count them 3, of my local stores to see how much. 2 local stores and then 1 big business one called Game Exchange. I called all of them and I found this. At the local store closest to me, it was $30 for a Wii and a nunchuck, an actual Wiimote and a nunchuck. They're apparently very rare to find right now, I think due to Christmas or it's not getting built anymore. But for the original Wii and nunchuck, you can find it for about $30 if you go to the right local game store. Now, the Game Exchange, I don't know if that's a countrywide company, but it's pretty well known in my state. I believe that Game Exchange charges $23 for the Wii and the nunchuck, the Wiimote and the nunchuck. But from what I remember, it's about $23. Not too bad. And my local game store charges me $20 for an off-brand one that is not Nintendo made, not sponsored by Nintendo, not made from a Nintendo products. This is an off $20 Wiimote. Still works. It doesn't even include the nunchuck though. So I have varying options. How much for a Wiimote? Well, folks, an original white remote controller is $32.99. $32.99. All right, maybe they have a limited stock, so supply and demand, that sort of thing. So a Wiimote is $32.99. The original white nunchuck, the nunchuck, $14. So if I want basically one controller that controls my Wii and plays half the games on the console, I need to spend $45 plus shipping at your store for a controller. Oh, but it gets even better. All right, let's see. They got the blue one. The blue one's more expensive. I guess blue is very rare. Ooh, blue. Pink too. Oh, wow. Wow. The Motion Plus adapter. You want your Wii controller to work even better? Another $12. I'm not great at math. I'm going to pull out my calculator. $60 for a controller. A Wii controller. Compared to any local business, regardless of the price, how it may fluctuate, whether it $20 for off-brand or $30 for on-brand, that is ridiculous. I'm paying twice as much to order online. Let's see. The White Motion Plus, built-in motion. It works better. It's that little built-in adapter, plus it works better. $45 even. $45 even, not including a nunchuck. $45 even, not including a nunchuck. Really think about that. So then it would still be over $60 to play fucking Wii boxing with my brother. If I went to this website, I would need to spend $60 for a controller. Some of these games are outrageous prices too. As someone said before, the GameCube. If you find these things, they're about $60 out of box, right? You know, $60 out of box, not too bad. How about $299? How about $299? $299. I think it's just ridiculous. You cannot charge these prices for consoles that are almost 20 years old. Older than me. That is a scam. That is highway robbery. Oh, and also for the GameCube, if you have a TV that doesn't have AV cables, just a $25 extra for HDMI conversion. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. GameStop, even GameStop, arguably the local business killer, charges less for AV conversion. That is ridiculous. Not to mention a lot that this company's been going through for packaging. The arguable refurbishing of their consoles is put in debate. A YouTuber by the name of recently bought an Xbox 360 from them, refurbished. This is kind of ridiculous, I think, personally. You can buy the console and you could choose between, I want my console looking brand new. I want you to give it the old spit shine, the old whistle clean, make it look nice, right? Make it look presentable. Well, they can do that for extra money. I'm sorry, I'm already paying $239 for your console. Is it so much to ask that you fucking clean it? Cosmetically flawed. They charge $45 extra if you want it in a good condition. So they can polish all the bumps and cracks and all this shit. Or if you want to pay less, they'll just throw it in the box, they'll brush off a little dust, and they'll just put it in there. But apparently, even though the YouTuber ordered the good condition system, they apparently didn't change the thermal paste that was on the original console. They left a dent in it, and they were missing a couple of pieces in the front. So it really, really, really worth the $45 extra. I'm sorry. Is it really so much to ask for you to spit shine the fucking console that's 20 years old and I'm asking you $200 for? Is it really that ridiculous? Is that such a bad thing for customers to ask of you? It really just shows a laziness on their part. I honestly don't want this business to go under, but these prices are outrageous, and people have a right to be mad about them. You were artificially raising the market for these games. You cannot act as a local business and then charge prices that are almost triple the amount of big business. That is outrageous. Now, there's a lot to keep in mind, like I said before, products and all that, availability, but like I said before, this is a scam. Now, I hope you guys learn from this, fluctuate your prices. Like I said in the beginning of the video, nobody should be sending you death threats, but I hope you guys learn from all the funny memes that are going out. That's about it. See ya.